Over the next few minutes, we'll journey through 10 iconic sci-fi works that did just that, predicted the future. From Orwell's 1984 to Gibson's Neuromancer, we'll uncover how these authors tapped into scientific thought and societal anxieties to paint startlingly accurate pictures of the future. Let's get started. Our first stop takes us to the dystopian world of George Orwell's 1984. Published in 1949, this novel paints a chilling picture of a totalitarian state where Big Brother is always watching. Fast forward to today, and we're grappling with the very real implications of mass surveillance and data collection. CCTV cameras, facial recognition software, and online activity tracking are now commonplace. Governments and corporations gather vast amounts of data on our habits and preferences. Orwell's vision of a world where privacy is non-existent and dissent is crushed is uncomfortably close to home. The novel serves as a stark warning about the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of safeguarding our individual freedoms. 1984 reminds us that the price of freedom is eternal vigilance. Next, we turn to Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451, a chilling tale set in a future where books are outlawed. Published in 1953, the novel explores the dangers of censorship and the suppression of knowledge. Bradbury's world is one where critical thinking is discouraged and instant gratification reigns supreme. While we haven't resorted to book burning, we're facing increasing challenges to free speech and access to information. The rise of misinformation and propaganda online poses a real threat to informed debate and critical thinking. Bradbury's message is more relevant than ever. A society that values ignorance over knowledge is on the brink of collapse. We must be vigilant in defending our right to access information and engage in open dialogue. Buckle up, because we're about to jack into the digital world of William Gibson's Neuromancer. Published in 1984, this cyberpunk masterpiece introduced the concept of cyberspace. Gibson envisioned a world where technology is seamlessly integrated into our lives, blurring the lines between the physical and the digital. His description of cyberspace eerily prefigures the internet as we know it today. We spend countless hours immersed in the digital world, connecting with others and conducting business. Neuromancer isn't just about technological predictions, it's about the social and cultural implications of this interconnectedness. As we navigate the digital age, Gibson's work urges us to think critically about the impact of technology on our lives. Get ready to explore a world both alluring and unsettling in Aldous Huxley's Brave New World. Published in 1932, this dystopian masterpiece envisions a future where happiness is chemically induced and individuality is sacrificed. Huxley's world is one where genetic engineering is commonplace. While we haven't reached the level of genetic manipulation depicted in the novel, advancements in biotechnology are moving at an unprecedented pace. Huxley's vision serves as a stark warning about the potential consequences of unchecked scientific progress. Brave New World also raises concerns about a society obsessed with happiness and instant gratification. In Huxley's world, people are kept content through pleasure-inducing drugs and mindless entertainment. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, Brave New World reminds us that true progress is about preserving our humanity and critical thought. Remember the Jetsons? This animated sitcom, which first aired in 1962, offered a whimsical, yet surprisingly prescient glimpse into the future. While we may not have flying cars, many of the technologies that seemed like pure fantasy back then have become commonplace today. Robotic vacuum cleaners and smart appliances are automating household chores. Video calling is now an integral part of our lives, thanks to smartphones and computers. The Jetsons also showcase flat-screen TVs, wearable technology, and even 3D printing. While the show was clearly intended as entertainment, it's remarkable how accurately it predicted technological development. The Jetsons also offered a satirical take on consumerism, work-life balance, and environmental challenges. These themes continue to resonate today as we grapple with the impact of automation and the need for sustainable living. Prepare to be transported to the final frontier with Star Trek, the iconic science fiction franchise. One of the most iconic gadgets from Star Trek is the communicator, a handheld device that allowed instant communication. Today, smartphones enable us to connect with anyone, anywhere, just like Captain Kirk and his crew. The medical tricorder, capable of diagnosing illnesses and scanning vital signs, has inspired advancements in medical technology. Star Trek also envisioned a future where humanity has overcome many social ills. The series tackled complex ethical dilemmas arising from advancements in artificial intelligence and genetic engineering. Star Trek reminds us that the future is a canvas on which we can paint our hopes and dreams. Hold on to your pre-crime reports because we're diving into the world of Philip K. Dick's The Minority Report. Published in 1956, this short story explores the ethical implications of predictive policing. Dick's story imagines a future where law enforcement uses precogs to predict crimes before they happen. While we haven't resorted to using psychics, predictive policing technologies are on the rise. These technologies raise concerns about bias, accuracy, and the potential for reinforcing existing inequalities. The Minority Report serves as a cautionary tale, reminding us that technology can erode our freedoms and undermine justice. As we develop new technologies, we must ensure they're used ethically and responsibly. The story highlights the importance of human judgment and critical thinking. Get ready to strap on your VR headsets and dive into the digital frontier of Neal Stephenson's Snow Crash. Published in 1992, this novel predicted the rise of the metaverse long before it became a buzzword. Stephenson envisioned a world where people could escape reality by jacking into the metaverse. Today, virtual reality platforms and online gaming worlds are blurring the lines between the real and the virtual. Snow Crash explores the social, cultural, and economic implications of immersive technology. The novel delves into the dangers of corporate power in a virtual world. As we venture further into virtual and augmented reality, Snow Crash urges us to consider the potential consequences. We must strive to create a metaverse that reflects the best aspects of humanity. Fasten your seatbelts because we're about to embark on a darkly humorous journey through Frederick Pohl and C.M. Kornbluth's The Space Merchants. Published in 1953, this satirical masterpiece critiques consumerism, corporate greed, and environmental consequences. The novel envisions a future where corporations wield immense power and advertising is inescapable. The Space Merchant serves as a stark warning about the dangers of unchecked consumerism. It compels us to question the messages we're bombarded with daily and consider the impact of our consumption habits. The novel highlights the power of collective action and the importance of holding corporations accountable. We, the consumers, have the power to affect change through our choices and voices. Prepare to question the very nature of reality and consciousness as we delve into Philip K. Dick's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Published in 1968, this philosophical masterpiece explores the ethical and existential implications of artificial intelligence. The novel takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where advanced androids are on the loose. Rick Deckard, a bounty hunter, questions his own humanity as he confronts the complex emotions of his targets. The novel raises profound questions about consciousness, empathy, and the ethical treatment of artificial intelligence. As we advance in AI and robotics, these questions are becoming increasingly relevant. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep reminds us of the importance of empathy and the recognition of our shared humanity. From surveillance states to virtual worlds, these 10 science fiction stories have not only predicted the future, but have also shaped our understanding of it. They serve as cautionary tales, urging us to consider the implications of our choices and the kind of future we want to create. As we stand at the cusp of new technological advancements, it's more important than ever to engage with these stories. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. See you next time.